Hey, it's Matt LeClaire. Welcome to Lesson 5. In the last lesson, you learned how to use our SEO playbooks to simplify the way you service your clients and also add instant experience to your team, so now your agency can tackle any SEO problem that comes along. In this lesson, you'll discover some different ways to nudge your clients into wanting to do business with you long term. All right, let me state the obvious. Your SEO clients can be fickle. You know that. And if they don't like the direction you're taking their rankings, they have zero qualms about firing your agency over it. I'm not trying to scare you either. I'm just stating something you already know is true. But it's something you need to overcome if you're going to keep your clients paying you money long term. You already know that I blame the spammers and scammers in our industry because, well, it is their fault. They made all your SEO clients act the way they do today. It's the reality of the situation. It's not your fault. It's not your client's fault either. It's just the way things are. All right, so you need to produce results for your clients. That's a given. You know that. But you also need to communicate with them in a way that nudges them into wanting to do business with you long term. So it takes more than just delivering results to keep your clients paying you month after month after month after month. In a second, I'm going to show you how to do it. But first, do you speak decisively with your clients about their campaigns? Dictionary.com defines the word decisive as displaying no or little hesitation or being resolute or determined to accomplish something. So let me ask you the question again. Do you speak decisively with your clients regarding their campaigns? For a while, I had a hard time with it. I was wishy-washy, and I was a bit secretive too with my clients even. And as a result, it hurt our agency. We lost a lot of opportunities and a lot of clients because of me being wishy-washy. Let me give you an example. Whenever a client or a prospect asked me how long it would take for me to get their main keyword ranking on the page 1 of Google, I'd hum and haw. I'd tell them, well, you know, SEO takes time, yada, 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 so I don't know, but we'll try real hard for you. It just can't be rushed, but I'm confident we'll get it there. That was basically my sales pitch. I would answer anything but decisively because I didn't know the answer to their questions. I didn't know how long it was going to take for us to get their website ranked on the page 1 of Google, and I didn't want to lie to them. I felt put on the spot. So I hedged my bets, and I told them I didn't know how long it would take for me to get them to page 1. And that killed a lot of deals, like I said. Of course, now that we have our SEO playbooks and we can get backlinks for our clients at will almost, it's easier to speak decisively about our services to them. But that wasn't always the case. Now, if you sound the least bit wishy-washy about where you're taking the client's SEO campaign, your client's going to pick up on it immediately, and they're not going to like it one bit because it's going to make them feel lost, and they're going to feel they don't have a clue where to go with no one to turn to help them. And as soon as they feel that way, they're going to start to second-guess every move you make on their campaign because they're going to be fear-motivated, and they're no longer going to consider you as their guide. This is another one of those lessons I learned the hard way. So watch how you speak around your clients. It's really important if you're going to make them want to work with you long term. Be specific about the results your agency is going to deliver for them. And if you appear like you're hiding something unpleasant from a client, well, that's going to be opening the door to buyer's remorse coming in and smashing your relationship with that client to smithereens. And it's going to happen sooner than you think. Again, it's not your fault. It's the spammers and scammers in our industry who caused it. But to nudge your client into wanting to work with your agency long term, you only need to get them to focus on earning a positive ROI from your effort, which is something you can be quite decisive about if you do the worksheets that I gave you throughout the course. All right, so this is what you tell your clients and prospects. Tell them that your agency focuses first on getting a positive ROI for your clients. Page 1 rankings are great. You're going to get a lot of page 1 rankings for them, but first you want them to have a positive ROI from all the money they pay you. So for every $1 they pay you, they get $5 back in return, or $3, or whatever you can achieve for your client. Then get real decisive with them. It's easy at this point. Tell them how long it's going to take for you to get them a positive ROI from the money they pay you. If you run all the worksheets and use our playbooks, you could tell them 45 days or maybe even 30 days. Of course, that depends on what industry they're in and what their price margins are and how much they're paying you. But most agencies aren't very decisive with their clients about getting results because They don't want to be held accountable for them, and they don't want to get fired. And that's why I show you so many different ways in this course to generate ROI for your clients, because they work, and if you can generate ROI for your clients, they give you the benefit of the doubt and will give you a lot of their business. So that's why I show you so many different ways to get ROI in the course. So get your clients to focus on the ROI that you're earning for them and not just the page one ranking. Yeah, page one rankings will be there and you can tell your client that, but what's more important to you and to your client aren't the page one rankings, it's getting them a positive ROI for every dollar they pay your agency. No one likes getting fired, but wishy-washy SEOs, well, they never really establish themselves as a reliable guide to their clients. Then they get fired because clients love reliable guides. So become one for your clients by speaking and acting decisively with them. One of our favorite ways to demonstrate value to our clients, apart from page one rankings, of course, is to get them tracking our progress using the estimated monthly SEO clicks value from spyfood.com. As soon as we turned our clients onto spyfood.com, they were amazed at how much value our agency was bringing to their tables every month in the form of valuable traffic. We kicked ourselves for not doing it sooner. They liked it that much. But the way it works is simple. SpyFood basically computes a website's SEO rankings for every keyword it's ranking for and estimates how much organic traffic is coming from those rankings, and then it figures out how much money it would cost to replace that free traffic with paid traffic. Like I said, our clients love the metric. Let me tell you why, and we love it too. Now, the main reason your clients want a page one rankings is because they want something to show for the money they're paying you, and they think that page one rankings are the only way they're ever going to get it. They're wrong, of course. Showing your clients the regular increases in their SpyFood value puts immediate value of what your agency is bringing to their table every month. It suggests to them how much money they're going to need to pay Google every month if they decide to fire you and replace you with paid traffic. So in a way, their estimated monthly SEO clicks value from spyfood.com is what you're worth to their business if they decide to replace you with paid traffic. Here's the good part. When your client's SpyFood score starts to shoot up, you can ask them to pay you more money every month. Because the more traffic that you give them, the more money they're willing to pay your agency if you get them looking at it this way. So get your clients turned on to this metric. It's a great metric. It's free for you to check. It's free for your clients to check. All they need to do is go to spyfood.com and put their address in, and they can keep track of how much free traffic you're generating for their business. If you do all the worksheets in this course and do the playbooks we gave you from lesson 4, your client's SpyFood score is going to climb fast. So get your clients to accept the metric as a key performance indicator for your efforts. Of course, they have their own metrics that are important, but the SpyFood metric is something that they really are going to get behind. It's going to put a monetary amount on how much free traffic they're getting from Google every month. And that shows what you're bringing in for the money they pay you. All right, let me give you an example. One of our manufacturing clients pays us $5,000 a month for SEO services. When we started, their SpyFood value was around $3,000 a month. Today, their SpyFood value is $65,000 a month. So they now get $60,000 of extra traffic for the $5,000 they pay us every month. That's a winning formula they obviously like to invest in every month because they keep doing it. They pay us $5,000 to get $65,000 worth of traffic. They love the math. Your clients are going to love the math too, so get them onto that metric. Something else you can do to nudge your clients to want to work with your agency long term is for your team to become bubbling sources of enthusiasm in their lives. Enthusiasm is such a powerful ally in our agency that we made it one of our 3 core beliefs, because enthusiasm really is contagious and it does move mountains. I've seen it move mountains. So we insist that every one of our team members is enthusiastic and they live by it. It's something that we can pick up very easy in the interview process too. This is why it works. Your clients get beat up every day, just like the rest of us. And as entrepreneurs, a lot of the time, the only source of enthusiasm they have in their lives is what they can provide themselves. And that can grow thin for them at times. Now, it's rare for them to encounter an SEO agency who consistently injects enthusiasm into their campaigns and lives and helps them recharge their own enthusiasm batteries. but that's what we do, and it works. I'm not just talking about providing excellent customer services to your clients either. That's important too, yeah, but that should be a given. Let me tell you how you pull it off. Be happy you have a job. Be happy you have a set of completely vetted playbooks now that you can follow that enables your agency to leap really tall SEO buildings over and over again. And be happy that your agency is playing a big part in strengthening the small business sector in America. That's huge, and thank you for doing that. Be happy to be alive, and be happy that you get to service your clients today instead of working at that job you used to hate. So always be ready to share the enthusiasm you have for making your clients money. When you do, they're going to love you for it, and it's going to nudge them into wanting to do business with your agency for a long, long time. Let me say this, if you're having a hard time getting enthusiastic offering SEO services, then I highly recommend you hire someone to run the SEO worksheets and playbooks we give you who can be enthusiastic about the work. Otherwise, it's going to bite your backside, and it's going to do it probably sooner than you want it to. Life is a lot better when you're enthusiastic, especially if you're running an SEO agency. So let's recap what we covered in this lesson. Your clients want and need a real SEO guide. Speaking decisively and enthusiastically to them about your ability to deliver positive ROI to their businesses is going to be huge for your agency. It's going to keep them from jumping ship so you can actually produce the results before they fire you. There you go. In the next video, you're going to learn what to do now that you've reached the end of the Happy SEO Clients course. But first, it's worksheet time. So I'll see you in the next video.